Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into Idaho Ice World as the Montana State University Bobcats are hosting the Northern Arizona University Ice Jacks here in the ACHA D2 West Regionals, as that'll be in icing against the Ice Jacks. It'll come back down on to their side. Had a bit of camera issues to start, but we are here and ready to go, ready to bring you this game, as the winner will move on to play tomorrow. Slap shot from the point, turned aside by Christian Ross, the winning goaltender in the Ice Jacks. 5-4 overtime thriller over the Boise State Broncos, as NAU got ahead by a goal every single time. Boise State managed to tie it up every time, sent the game into overtime. But in OT, it was the Ice Jacks who got a nice little snipe from the slot to end the game. They put it past Bronco goalie Kyler Ayers and moved on to play in this one today against the number 2 seed in this tournament, the Montana State University Bobcats, who come in with a record of 22 wins, 9 losses, and 2 ties on the season. Just about a minute and 15 seconds gone here in period number 1, as it's yet another offensive zone face-off for Montana State. Flipped up over the net of Christian Ross, who comes out and makes the catch in the glove for another face-off over here on the near side circle. Puck controlled by Montana State. Trying to get it out at the moment is the Lumberjacks, however, or the Ice Jacks, rather. Learned that one after calling them the Lumberjacks all day yesterday. Big slap shot from the point, turned aside by traffic. And number 25, Evan Shoup, will chase it down for Northern Arizona, as the puck remains over here in this near side corner. A lot of battling in the middle of the ice. Britt Cornia trying to get there for MSU. And now the puck recovered in the defensive zone by Jim Seelstad. Banked up off the glass out towards center ice and sent back in offside. So Northern Arizona forced to retreat. Arizona in the blue and yellow, while the Bobcats in their white, blue, and gold. Banked out of the zone only as far as Sam Coulter, who flips it in, and that one sticks down in the defensive zone. NAU trying to mount some offensive pressure, as it's been all Bobcats here early. Big hit on the near side boards, courtesy of Jacob Beck, laying out Bryce Beecher of the Bobcats. But Montana State gets the better of the play and has the puck in deep. Another hit behind the net. As Montana State tries to keep that puck in, they manage to do it. It's Beecher who does so. But finally, Lumberjacks get it out. Flip it across one line, flip it across both. That's an icing, and it'll come back down into the Northern Arizona zone. .17:02 to play here in the first period between Montana State and Northern Arizona University. Out to the point. Shot goes wide from Daniel Davis of the Bobcats. He'll get it back, send it on down. Again, that near side corner, that's where the Bobcats are trying to work their cycle. This time intercepted by Beck. Chip forward at the blue line by Tucker Owning. Nice cross-ice pass finding Lucas Solanic, but his pass doesn't find the intended target. Haven't had a chance yet to talk about the Bobcats netminder. That's number 35, Brock Vosberg. He is tending the pipes today for the number 2 seeded Montana State Bobcats, opposing Christian Ross, who's down in the other end. Here's Jordan Nolan putting a shot on net that's turned away by Vosberg. Battle in the near side corner for the puck. Neither team gathering possession, now finally sent over to the other side. It'll be another scrum of bodies. Montana State will come away with it. 15:40 to play. A pass flung forward looking for Ryan Padden, who was going for a change. Grant Eppel was coming on, and neither of them able to get the puck as it goes skittering down the ice for an icing. Vosberg, another save off the face-off. So some offense finally mounting for Northern Arizona, as this one will slowly go down into the Ice Jack zone, and they'll pick it up. D-to-D pass, tip forward at the red line. Arm of the referee is up, and it'll be an icing. Arm of the linesman, rather. So an Ice Jack's icing will bring it down for a face-off. Malachi Bushi versus Ryan Paris, and Bushi wins the draw. But the Bobcats quick to jump on the loose puck. On the half boards, taken away by Paris. Finding his right defenseman. Pass in front, a lot of traffic, a rebound, another rebound, a diving save by Christian Ross. It's behind the net, it's still loose. The referee has blown the whistle. An unbelievable save by Christian Ross keeps the game tied at 0. It was a nice shot from the point from Jim Seelstad. The rebound fell out in front to two different Bobcats. The first one was turned away by the right leg of Ross, and then Christian Ross went sprawling across the cage, making the second save with the glove and covering up the puck for long enough to get a whistle and remove his team from danger. So a great series from him, as we've got 14:36 left to go in the first. Race Miller hit pretty hard into the boards and loses the puck. Sent down toward the net of Christian Ross. No icing here, so Nicholas Ligaki moves it out and sends it as far as the neutral zone before it's taken away. Here's Ligaki once more. Bank pass to his defensive partner, Beck. Again, a turnover. Bobcats take it, dump it in. Now here comes number 29, Ian Acuna. Nice little flip shot there from Tegan Harrington, but again turned aside by Vosberg. And the puck exits the zone. Flipped up by Acuna back in. Chasing after it, Kellen Ireland. Montana State flip it out, looking for the near side wing, as Vosberg loses that one in between the legs, and that will be a cover and a face-off. (13 minutes, 28 seconds left here in the first period, as both teams having good opportunities as of late. Vosberg out, trying to play it to his defensive partner. Slap shot teed up from the point, and that will be no trouble for Vosberg on the shot from Nick Pizzi. Another offensive zone face-off here for Northern Arizona, and they win it again. Jordan Nolan shot nearly tipped. Ireland chasing after it. He'll be the first to reach it. Walking through a few, tries to shoot it. It ends up a beautiful one-time opportunity. Vosberg doesn't know where it is. They're still chasing after the puck, and there is finally the whistle, as Ireland's shot was blocked over to the left wing and led to a great shooting opportunity for Tucker Honing. In the end, the puck ended up in the blocker of Vosburg. Tiedemann wins the faceoff for Northern Arizona again. They'll stay in this zone. Puck finally flipped out, giving chase is number 89, Karsten Kleiner. But it's Jordan Nolan coming away with the puck, moving through center ice with speed, going around one, going straight to the net, shooting, and turned aside by Vosburg. Big collision in the far side corner. Now an opportunity for Northern Arizona. But the puck gets away of Joe McNamara. Now Montana State will turn and skate up ice. 12:10 to play in the first of a 0-0 game here on the second day of the West Regional from Boise at Idaho Ice World. Pass out front into the slot, turned away by Nolan. Good shot block there by the defenseman. Ice Jacks flip it out, goes the length of the ice, and it will once more be in icing against Northern Arizona. No score yet due to some great play in both nets from Christian Ross and Brock Vosburg, keeping both teams off the scoreboard for the moment. The NAU dump is blocked. Here comes Nolan. Nolan walking in, going around, tries to wrap around. Good job by Vosburg to slide over. Shot comes in. That one goes wide and shoots off the glass out to the left wing. Ice Jacks will dump it in, go for a change. That leads to a long breakout pass to Ryan Padden. But Padden checked off the puck. Managed to keep in by the Bobcats. As traffic was crashing the net, Padden crashed into Christian Ross. Malachi Bushi moves it up to a teammate. Good active stick right there by number 24, Sam Coulter, to block the shot up into the netting. Out of play for a faceoff. Northern Arizona winning the faceoff once more, establishing offensive zone possession. Quickly taken away and then poked by Ryan Paris. As the Cats just try to get it out of their zone. They've been under a lot of pressure as of late. Managed to get it across the blue line. Just momentarily, however, as Northern Arizona is moving through the neutral zone once more. That one dumped in on net of Vosburg, and he'll just cover it up for a faceoff. This time, Montana State wins the faceoff. They carry in. Saucer pass to the middle. That gets away. Christian Ross sticks out a glove and covers it up. It's a good play by Britt Cornier, trying to sauce it into the middle to two teammates, but neither of them able to control it on their stick. Face-off, tie-up. Another team coming away with it now. Just sent towards the net, but it'll be picked off by Lagaki. Harrington over to the left wing. Here comes Miller. Race Miller, wide shot. Harrington picks it up, flips it in. Miller intercepts behind the cage, out into the slot. Harrington was there, but just out of his reach. As Lagaki retreats, banks it towards center. Trying to stick handle and move through right there was Jack Kuhn. 9:30 left in the first period. Beck spins back. Goes to Ligocki. Now up to the left wing. Race Miller once more, carrying in. Moves it to Acuna, but the pass doesn't come off. Montana State looking for their left winger in Cornier. Back in fourth game so far. Acuna stops up, flips it in the vicinity of the net, but not on it. Banked out, recovered by Northern Arizona. Turned over once more. Then a bank pass that doesn't find its target. Northern Arizona onside. Ireland loses the puck. Numbers here for the Bobcats as they manage to just barely keep it in the zone. Tiedemann goes to Nolan. Nolan looking for his teammate Honing. Honing on this puck gets blasted into the boards. Again, sent out to center ice. Nolan retreats, and we have Northern Arizona getting prepared for a breakout. Thought I heard a whistle, but it was on the other end of the ice. 2 games going on at the moment as East Texas Baptist University is playing the number 1 seeded Metro State University of Denver. And at the end of the second period, the score was 5-0 in favor of Metropolitan State University of Denver. Here come the Bobcats. Great passing play, and it's an own goal off the stick of Ysidro Gravelli of the Ice Jacks. The saucer pass from Ryan Padden intended for number 43, Jack Kuhn. Instead, it kicks right off the skate of Gravelli into the back of the net, and it is a goal for Montana State. So with 7:14 remaining in the period, the Bobcats are up by 1. And here they come once more on the attack out in front, and Ross again covers. Ryan Pierce charging in. Draw one by the Ice Jacks. They try to move it up the left wing, flipped into the zone. Nice play by Malachi Bushi. He's aggressively hunting that puck now. For a rebound. Grant Eppel there, holding it in behind the net for Northern Arizona. Here comes Pierce, moving to the outside, laying it off. But the pass was too strong for Connor Steffen. That puck hits the referee as he gets in the way. Cornier throwing it in. Kuhn chasing after it. Leaving it for Ben Carlson. Held in the zone. Cornier one-timer high and wide over the net of Ross. Another shot. That one's blocked. Good job by Jeremy Mills to not make his goaltender have to face any more shots. Another shot comes in. Blocker saved by Ross as it's an all-out assault by the Bobcats. Rebound. Another rebound. And it goes wide. Unbelievable. A fantastic opportunity on the back post. But Kuhn simply could not get the puck to go straight as he was whacking his stick at it. Now here comes Miller charging on the other end. He'll overskate it. And Montana State content to knock it all the way down for an icing. Nearly a second goal for the Bobcats if Kuhn could have just managed to get his stick on the puck, but instead knocked it wide. Tie up in the circle, a winger comes in and takes it away for Montana State. Lumberjacks in the neutral zone. Acuna trying to get there. Instead, NAU will grab it. It's Harrington. He's being harassed and ends up losing possession. Puck doesn't exit the zone on the clear attempt. Miller over to Acuna. That shot blocked. Jordan Beck chasing it down. Jacob Beck, rather. Excuse me. That was Jordan. Jordan Nolan just threw it the length of the ice, and that is an icing against the Ice Jacks. Lucas Solanic wins the faceoff for Montana State. High flip. Ends up in the corner. We've got about 4 minutes left in the first period here. It's a nice crisp tape-to-tape pass. Finds the stick of Acuna. Acuna's going to the outside. Puts a shot on. And Vosberg has it in the glove. Under 4 to play now in the first period. A 1-goal lead for Montana State. As that puck went over the line on the stick of Nolan, offsides. Northern Arizona will have to exit the zone. Not sure if Honing realized the play was offsides. Now a quick pass intended for Kellen Ireland. Now it finds him. Ireland loses it at his feet. Manages to keep it in, however, send it behind. Vosberg out, stops it. One of his defensemen comes to pick it up. It was Reese Phelps. Scramble for it, comes out to Nolan. Shoots it, blocker save. Vosberg again turns another shot aside. NAU again in the neutral zone, intercept and send it back deep. Dane Austin that time. Lumberjacks go for a change. Here comes Pierce, skating up, shooting. Another save for Ross as this one's going to bounce off the boards, go the distance, and come back for an icing. Pierce versus Bushi in the face-off circle. Malachi Bushi, the face-off winner. As we approach 2 minutes to play in the first. Bobcats still clinging to their 1-goal lead. Long pass up towards Bushi. Chasing it down now is Jacob Nelson. Out to Mills. He finds Bushi. Now Bushi tries to send it through 2 sticks. That doesn't work. And it's slung forward. Bobcats on the attack, but we have a whistle all the way back in the Montana State defensive zone. It's going to be a neutral zone face-off on the far side near the Montana State bench. Looks like it's going to be Acuna versus Pierce. Indeed it is. Pierce wins it clean. 2 minutes to play in period number 1. Bobcats trying to set up their cycle. Out to Pierce. Pierce shot blocked by Harrington. Now behind the cage. Out to the point. Shot goes wide. Ross had it covered with the blocker as well. Minute 30 left to go. Taken away. Shot goes wide once more. Montana State establishing their dominance in the offensive zone. Another shot, nearly a rebound, as Ross sticked it to his glove. Bobcats were charging in, trying to get that free puck, and receiving a couple of checks from behind for his efforts was number 21, Zach Lane of MSU. That pass tipped, sticked out of the air by Ross to get it away from the danger area. Another point shot. Slapper comes in. Blocker save. That was Sam Coulter loading up from the point. Now another point opportunity. Wrister. That one's a little low. Glove save rebound as we've got less than 1 minute now in the first. Big collision over on the left wing. Takes 2 out of the play as Bushi gets in. 40 seconds to go in the first period. Backhand dump. That's a high stick play. And indeed, there's the whistle. Montana State the first to touch it after the high stick. .6 on the clock. 1-0 is our score. Is Bushi and Solanik in the face-off circle. Solanik won it clean. Dump blocked by the referee. Mills there to stop any opportunity for MSU. 10 seconds in the period. We'll see what happens here as Patton comes in on the right wing. He'll shoot. That'll be snagged. And it'll be a face-off with 5.6 seconds left. Arizona has it, slings it down the ice. That'll be actually on the net of Vosburg. And that is how the first period will end. 1-0. Our score after a goal by Ryan Padden, kicked in off the skate of Ysidro Gravelli. Montana State takes their 1-0 lead into the locker room, and we will be back with period number 2. So keep it right here. You are watching the ACHA D2 Western Regionals on YouTube. Welcome back for the second period here at Idaho Ice World. Montana State leading Northern Arizona by a score of 1-0. The goal credited to Ryan Padden as his pass went off the skate of Ysidro Gravelli. The teams have switched sides. The long change here in period number 2, and we are underway. Montana State flipping it out up over the glass, and so that puck will remain in the Bobcat zone. Ice Jacks will get an offensive zone face-off off of that. Just 20 seconds gone in period number 1. Face-off draw goes to Montana State, but now picked up by the Lumberjacks. Good shooting opportunity, and again, turned away by Vosberg. Malachi Bushi taken out there by a sliding Bobcat. That'll lead to a 3-on-2 rush. Shot goes high. And Jordan Nolan on the ground in some pain, holding his neck. Not sure what caught him, if it was the puck or a stick, as there was a stick up high, and he sprints to the bench. Yesterday, Race Miller of Northern Arizona caught a puck to the neck. So the captain, Nolan, heads to the bench. He'll get treatment. And actually, yeah, it looks like he's holding his arm, and he's going to go straight to the locker room. As he was tangled up there on his way to the net, the trainer's going to accompany him off the ice. They're going to go straight to the locker room. Hopefully not serious, as that would be a big blow for Northern Arizona to lose their captain here in the regional. We'll try to update you on his status when we get a chance. But for now, action back underway with a minute gone by in the second. Puck down the ice towards Christian Ross. He'll stick out the stick and just tap it away. Now angled forward, taken away by Paris. He'll try to chuck one in. That'll be blocked, lifted up, and lost by Ian Acuna. As Miller hits the red line, throws the puck towards the corner. There's a slingshot down across a couple of lines, but it was tipped by the Ice Jacks. Hits Acuna in the back here on the near side. Pass forward just barely tipped by the edge of the blade by Connor Steffen. So we played about 2 minutes so far in the second. Race Miller moving forward, shooting one into the glove of Vosberg, and that will lead to a cover, a whistle, and a face-off. Cole Tiedemann in the face-off circle opposing Ben Carlson, and Carlson the victor for Montana State. Doubling back is Kuhn, still holding. Now finding a pass. Left for number 13, Jim Steelstad. Dumps it into the corner. Ligaki picks it up for the Ice Jacks. Flips it to himself. Nifty play. But in the end, can't exit the zone. Honing, spinning. Gives it over to Tiedemann. Ross able to cover that one up. And it'll be a face-off now in the defensive zone for Northern Arizona. Lance Matheson taking the face-off for MSU, winning it. As the deflection nearly goes in, it's on the side of the net. Bryce Beecher got his stick on that puck in front of the net and nearly tipped it home. 17 minutes to play in the second period. Northern Arizona trying to break it out. Nick Stelmack chasing. Saucer banks off the boards and caroms to no one on Montana State. This one will go in, tapped away by Vosberg, so no icing. It's been a back and forth game. Both teams surrendering puck possession over and over. There's another neutral zone takeaway, followed by another wrist shot goes wide. Jay Forbes missing. Dumped back down. Ross blockers it away. Northern Arizona moving, but Gravelli loses the handle. D to D and then chipped forward. Again, taken away by Northern Arizona. They turn it over in the neutral zone. Cats on the prowl. Great cross-ice pass. But, unfortunately, Lucas Solanic was not crashing the net. Another shot goes up. Deflection will keep it in the zone after it clanged off of Ross. Ian Acuna coming to the face-off circle. Ends up getting there a bit late. Ryan Paris wins it, kept in, loaded up slap shot on the ice, but managing to stop it is Ross. Pass to Acuna, good stick of Reese Phelps. Breaks up the attack. 5 minutes gone by here in the second. Paris chasing after the puck, stapled to the boards by Legaki. Pierce does manage to come away with it, sends it deeper. Then swept along farther by Lane. Out into the slot, no one there other than Ice Jack Sticks. Cats get it back, send it in. Legaki there to recover. Sends it over to Miller. Miller pressured. Couple of Bobcats there, manages to move it over and get it away. Ice Jacks can't seem to exit their zone just yet, however. Couple of stick lifts on, I believe that's Miller over there. Out in front on the doorstep, Kuhn shooting into the chest of Ross, who was all the way out into the white ice to try to recover that puck, but still manages to make the save. Another offensive zone face-off for Montana State as they are putting on a ton of pressure at the moment. Here's Jacob Beck. Loses it. Finally, it exits the zone as Mills gets tied up with number 13, Jim Steelstad of Montana State. Here's Kuhn. Tape to tape. MSU moving forward. They'll like to dump it in. Ben Carlson trying to get there for the Cats. It's a 2-on-2. Won by the Ice Jacks. Here comes NAU. Bucci trying to slip it over to Beck. Couldn't do it. Now a pass through the legs of Cornier. Played forward. Here comes Jacob Nelson trying to get it to center ice, or the middle of the ice. Nelson spinning back, dumps it below the goal line. That one banked off the post and nearly came out for a fortuitous bounce for the Ice Jacks. Karsten Kleiner chasing after it. He can't get there. Bucci spins, whacks it to the middle towards the Ice Pilots logo. Bucci will be back on the puck this time. Yanks it out of the zone. "12 minutes remaining here in period number 2. Team separated by a first period goal by Ryan Padden. That went in off the skate of a Northern Arizona defender. Nice move there to get around by Lucas Solanic. He's still got it. He's got a great pass. Couldn't be controlled. A shot comes in. That's blocked by traffic. And now it goes out of play as Solanic found his teammate crashing to the net, but just couldn't control in the slot. And the Bobcats miss out on a beautiful scoring opportunity. Flipped up by the defenseman Reese Phelps. Leads to some dump and chase, and it leads to Bobcat possession. Shot from Phelps. Couple coming across the face of Ross. Another shot. This one's low. It ends up in the air. Again, slung across the crease. Reese has it again. Now Padden. He'll bank it along. Stop that one. Now turning with it, Kellen Ireland. Still no sign of Jordan Nolan on the ice after going to the locker room holding his left arm. Bobcat takeaway. Dump. Goes in. Patton shoots. That one too far to the side. Lots of opportunities not finding their way to the net. As now Cole Tiedemann comes, dumps it in for the Ice Jacks. Shot. Vosberg, no difficulty with that one and plays it for his team. However, turns it over to Legacki. Legacki 1-on-4. Ireland's there as well now. Ireland picks it up. Now loses it. Could be a breakaway. Indeed it is. But Pierce couldn't get it. He does have a teammate at the front of the net. They send it there, redirected, and Ross makes the save. Another one-timer, another rebound. Great save by Ross once more. Now it's at the point with Ross Jewell. Sends it back along. Another high shot. That one's off the mask of Ross. 3 saves in a row for the netminder for Northern Arizona. Caught out of the sky. Zach Lane moving forward. Checked by Legacki. Held now to the boards as the puck is beneath some feet. Legacki walks away and emerges with the puck. Great pass to the back post. A rebound opportunity won't go either. The redirect was turned away by Ross initially, and then the rebound couldn't be shoved in by Lane. Almost 11 minutes played here in period number 2 as Montana State turning on the offensive prowess of late. Vosberg stops it. Tries to play it to a teammate. Only goes as far as the Ice Jacks, however. Play is offside, so NAU will relinquish. Tipped forward, dangerous pass, and it'll lead to a turnover. 2 teammates collide, however, and a good poke check by Kuhn. leads to a 2-on-2. There's a trailer as well, but trying to do it himself right there was Britt Cornier, and it ends up costing the Bobcats an opportunity. Still a 1-0 game here in the second as Kuhn moves up the left wing, sends it along. Now behind the net, Beck's there. Beck dispossessed. High slot. Pass over to the right point now to Coulter. And it's offsides. So we will come out to the neutral zone for a face-off. Rather, we will come all the way down the ice. Still no penalties in what has been a very clean game to this point. Vosberg covers that one off the draw. Neither team taking a penalty. Face-off won by MSU. And a neutral zone turnover. That'll let the Ice Jacks chase on the dump. But now the Bobcats with a lot of speed. Here comes Cornier, dropping it off. Shot goes wide. Just couldn't hit the net. The rebound as well off the blocker of Ross. And now it's the Ice Jacks' turn. A 3-on-2 for them. Taking it wide, shooting, and into the glove once more is Gravelli. Vosberg making the save look easy. Malachi Bushi versus Ryan Pierce in the circle. Another Montana State victory on the draw. Sent forward for Lane. Good job to break it up there by Nick Pizzi. Now Pizzi has it, moving up the left wing. Loses his balance and hits the ice. NAU still managing to keep it in the zone, throwing it through the slot as no one was really there. Great pass to the back door, but just unable to be turned into the net by number 22, Jeremy Mills. And now Pierce will try to backhand one. That one wide of the cage. Montana State struggling to hit the net, costing them a lot of good scoring opportunities. Ligaki, angle pass to Mills. Mills will get it back, however, waiting for his teammate to come on sides. Now finds Bushi. Bushi trying to drop for the other Nelson, Jacob Nelson. That is most certainly a hand pass, so NAU forced to give it up and not chase after the loose puck. Ben Carlson dumps it in. That one's on the net. 5 minutes, 40 seconds remaining here in period number 2. Still separated by just one goal. Defensive zone takeaway there for Britt Cornier. Jacob Beck gets it out as far as the point. That shot's blocked. Chasing after it is Kuhn. He's got his left defenseman open. Instead, circles back, dumps it down. Out towards the middle of the zone, and Cornier corrals it. Pass too strong for Kuhn, and that'll be an icing against Montana State. 4:52 on the clock at the moment. Lumberjacks win the draw. Get a nice opportunity on the backhander there from Kellen Ireland. Ireland goes to the ground. Arm of the referee is up, and it is going to be the first penalty of the game in Ice Jacks man advantage upcoming. Looks like it's number 13, Jim Seelstad, to the box for MSU. And with 4 minutes and 38 seconds left in period number 2, a fantastic opportunity for Northern Arizona to get back in the game and tie it up at 1 if they can convert on the power play. Power play clock has been set. The puck is dropped, and it is won by the Ice Jacks, so they will set up on their power play. Dimitri Thorson not able to keep it in, and now here comes Lance Matheson. A stick goes flying, but nothing comes out of it as Montana State's goaltender, Vosberg, was ready to hit the bench. Thought a delayed penalty was coming. Montana State flips it the length of the ice. Already 40 seconds gone by on the power play for Northern Arizona as Thorson holds behind his cage. They set up the breakout. First pass is to Miller. Second pass goes to Bushi. Bushi enters the zone. He's met at the blue line, still manages to get the puck in. Now they set up the power play. Lagaki waiting on the point. But it's taken away by Montana State on the near boards and flung down the ice once more. 50 seconds left. Northern Arizona will switch up the forward line here as Thorson carries. Bursts around Paris, decked at the blue line. A huge hit by Cody Thomas. And again, it means Montana State is free to send the puck the length of the ice. Less than 30 seconds now on this power play. Northern Arizona hasn't even registered a shot. Great penalty kill so far for Montana State. And with 15 seconds left, one more dump will do it. And in fact, this is going to be a nice opportunity for Ryan Paris. Pirouettes, here he comes, backhand, shooting, turned away by Ross. What a save again by Christian Ross in net for the Lumberjacks. Here's Pierce once more, sends it across, but covered by Ross. The power play has expired, and the Bobcats nearly walked out of that with a shorthanded goal as well. Two minutes, 34 seconds left in the second period, and the Bobcats showing why they're the number 2 seed in the tournament. Fantastic penalty kill. Northern Arizona did not register a shot, and then two beautiful looks for Ryan Pierce that both ended up coming short. Patton launches a wrister skyward that sails over the crossbar. 2:20 in period number 2, 1-0 game. Montana State still off the strength of that first goal, controlled right here. Good pass across, the shot blocked by Beck, however. It was a nice job by Lucas Solanic to control the puck even as he was sliding along the ice. Now chasing after it, Jay Forbes. He's not the first to get there, but Patton will be there on the second chance. A minute 50 left in the period as Patton tried to dangle to the front of the net. An explosive burst from MSU since the beginning of the Northern Arizona power play. Looking for the left wing there was Beck, but finding only Bobcats. And now Kuhn will carry in. Kuhn shoots low, looking for a rebound opportunity for Carlson, but it didn't come off to the right area. Montana State again will get it out now. An opportunity here is Carlson trying to leave it off for Cornia. Now Kuhn has it. Flipped out, a minute left in the second. Puck stuck to the near side boards. Out into the slot. Backhand opportunity. A diving Bobcat makes a save. Puck is lost. Ireland snags it out of the sky. As there's 10 seconds left in the period. Northern Arizona trying to get some offense here in the final seconds. Rather, 35 seconds, excuse me. Could not see the reflection on the clock correctly. Beck takes it away. Moves it to the left wing. Stucker owning comes in. 15 seconds to play. Beck steps up and pinches. As there is a Northern Arizona player down. Meanwhile, the puck is on the other end of the ice. Northern Arizona player is down, holding his head, motionless on the ice on the other end. The period has gone. Ross Jewell was tied up. It looks like it may be number 12. He is down. Both teams heading to the locker room for the end of the second. No Jordan Nolan to be seen anywhere for NAU already. And now a teammate down on the far end of the ice as the second period ends. It is indeed number 12, Tucker Honing, down on the ice. He's been helped to his feet by his teammates. And taking off the helmet. He does look to be fine, conscious, skating on his own, holding his eye, however. So Honing is okay. He will head to the locker room with the rest of his team, and we will head to intermission. Our score remains 1-0 between Northern Arizona and Montana State. And folks, I must leave for period number 3. We will continue with video, but we will have no audio, no commentator for period number 3. The stream will remain, and we will show you the rest of the game, including overtime if it goes to OT. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Leonard Berry saying thank you for watching, and we will see you in the third period.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Montana State NAU game. I'm Orion. There wasn't supposed to be a commentator here for the third, but figured I'd come and step in. It's my first crack at it, so we'll see how it goes. Starting right now with Montana State, breaking it out. There's good face-off win. High puck up by the blue line, pushing it down back low for NAU and battle in the corner. Good look out in front. Montana State picks it up. Number 3, Cody Thomas coming around the back of the net looking for a breakout pass. Then look far side, Jay Forbes passing over to Lucas, and it gets tipped in down low. Montana State goes for a change. NAU setting it up back behind the back of their net. Rushing up the ice pretty quick here. Bobbled pass in the center, goes into the corner. Sam Coulter picking it up, moving it up the blue. Back down around into the far side corner over by the benches. NAU moves it up to the top and into the middle, looking for a shot. Right on net, good save by Brock, moves it out into the corner. Look down, you got Nyson coming and back down into the Montana State zone. About 2 minutes into the first period here, it's still 1-0 Montana State. They had a pretty good second period, but NAU held them off and is looking to capitalize on a chance here. Face-off's been pretty even over this last game. A little bit of a tie-up. Puck moves into the corner and got a little battle between Cody Thomas and number 26, Race Miller. Moves up to the half wall. Steph chips it up off the glass. Again off the boards, moving it up to Zach Lane, who rushes down into the far corner. Looking for support. Finds Coulter again. Coulter moving down low. Coverage up top by Steph on the D end. Coulter looks for a wraparound shot and whiffs on the puck. NAU moves it out through the middle. You got a 2-on-2, 3-on-3 moving into the zone. Dump low. Brock comes out of the net, moves it across to Sam. NAU looking to set up what looks like a low triangle here for their offense. Moves it up to the top. Missed pass goes all the way down. Montana State on the change. Long stretch pass from the goalie, moving it back in, trying to get something started here for NAU. Brock Vosberg tips it out into the corner, and Montana State's looking to break the zone, but misses, giving NAU a shot on net that goes high and wide. Again, back down into the far corner. Lots of battles over there right now. Nobody quite has control. Looks like NAU picked it up, moved it back again into the corner. Scrambling for the puck, good battle on the boards. Moving it out wide. Montana State's rushing up ice 3-on-3 and gets cut off by number 2 for NAU, Jacob Beck. Then tipped into the zone by Montana State. 2 players go in, 1 on the change, defense on the change as well. NAU looking for a quick breakout. Good keep in the zone by number 42, Lance Matheson. Rest of the forwards go for a change. NAU again looking for that fast break to catch them while they're out. Hits it far side. Looks like it's coming in 2-on-2, 1-on-1. Number 12 for NAU. Tucker just couldn't quite get it past. Couldn't quite get it past the MSU defense there. There you go. Josiah Pilskins getting it down and deep into the corner. Pursuit kept up by Bryce Bescher. Joe keeping it in, looking for a shot on net. Good glove save by number 30 in net for NAU, Christian Ross. Pretty quick back and forth period so far. Not a lot of total control, but a couple shots for both teams. NAU looking to tie it up and MSU looking to expand on their lead here. This is MSU's first game of the tournament. NAU came in last night and beat Boise State in an overtime. Is looking to avoid the overtime again today and put up 2. We'll see if MSU can keep the lead. They called off the icing. Brock comes out, stops it for Ross. Heading to Jay Forbes, who doesn't have any support. Finds his way over to Lucas Solomac, who's coming in 2-on-1. Moves it back. Shot from the top of the circles. Easily knocked away by number 30 in net. NAU dumps it in deep, going for the chase. Brock gets caught up with the NAU forward, keeps his composure, makes it back to the front of the net. Here's the breakout. Lucas Solmack tips it past the D, 2-on-1, moves it across, loses control of the puck, goes a little bit wide on the shot by Patton there. Then you get a pass cross ice by Cody Thomas, looking to expand on that. Offsides. You got Montana State on the change, number 2 line coming out, centered by Ryan Purius, captain. And we have 6, 17, and 15 out for NAU. Looks like they're center road by YG. Win by MSU, moved across cross ice and heading up north end for Lane, who tips it down deep, pursued by Connor Steffen. Puck moved cross ice, couldn't quite pick it up. NAU gets the puck and is looking to move it out of the zone, and they get it deep. Got a empty guy in front of the net here. Ryan Purius looking up ice, wheels around the corner, gets moving. Connor Steffen far side. It's a 2-on-2 into the zone, and Purius loses it wide. Good defense by NAU. Looks to get it high, over to Sam, over to Cody. Cody looking for a shot, puts it on net, 2 good tips. Lane gets the rebound, easily controlled and handled by number 30 in net, Christian. And then it looks like we have a stoppage of play and a neutral zone faceoff coming up. That would be tough. Pretty high tempo period so far. MSU definitely controlled the second. The third was again another 50-50 split, and NAU looking to get this 1 goal to tie it up. Good face-off by NAU. Number 8 goes in, shoots wide, catches the goalie a little off guard, almost sneaks it in on the far side there. Nice look, another stoppage of play, and we're getting an offensive zone face-off to the left of the goaltender. Another good face-off win by Ian. Goes up high to the defense, looking for a shot. Good rebound coming out. Couldn't quite pick it up. Montana State heads out of the zone, 3-on-3 in. Cuts across to the middle. Looks to move it down to Jack Kuhn, but couldn't quite reach him. NAU looking for the break back in. And another good shot on net and good rebound pursuit, but Brock holds on. We'll get another face-off here in the Montana State defensive zone. Bit of a tie-up here on the face-off. NAU comes out with it, gets it low, looking for somebody in front. Keeps driving it wide and looks for a cycle back down to number 8, Teagan. Teagan carries it back up high, looking for somebody in the middle, holds on to it. Tries to sneak it back down low to number 26, Race Miller, but doesn't quite get there. We have number 13, Jimbo, breaks the puck out of the ice. Out of the defensive zone, tries to cut it across into the middle, but doesn't quite reach the pass. Here comes 20 Jay Forbes on the forecheck, and 26 Miller again moves it into the center. And here comes 6 Ryan Patton on a 2-on-1, picks the shot blocked by number 4 defenseman Jordan Nolan. Easy breakout for NAU here through the center. Number 4 Jordan Nolan again bringing it in. He's got number 29 in the high slot. He puts it on net. Rebound left out by Brock. 29 picks it up, moves it up to the top. 27. Boucher. And then Jay Forbes going for a change. MSU backing off the pressure as NAU puts it back into the zone on an icing. So you have an offensive zone face-off for MSU, taken by Lance Matheson. Got both wingers lining up into the center, and Lance loses, goes to number 27, Boucher. Lance keeps it into the zone, looking for somebody in the middle, puts it on net instead. Good save and control by Mr. Ross in net there. Looking again for the same face-up lineup. And Lance wins this time. Looks to move it up to the D. Sam Coulter puts it back down low due to good pressure by the NAU wingers. Looks for a shot on net. Heck of a glove snag by Mr. Ross again. So it looks like we'll have the face-off on the bench side this time. Captain Ryan Pierce comes out to take it. Looks like Jacob taking the face-off for NAU. Goes low. NAU looking for the breakout. Good body pressure. Sam Coulter finds it at center ice. Moves it quickly up to Zach Lane for a good, offsides. It's a good reverse and controlled by MSU, trying to break back into the zone pretty quick, but couldn't quite keep everybody outside the offensive zone heading back in. Neutralized face-off bench side. Pirius puts it directly into the zone and out of play, having the exact immediate face-off in the same location. See what happens again this time. A little bit of a tie-up goes back to the NAU defense, who are looking to move it up quickly for a breakout. We got a 3-on-3 coming in. Back check on the fourth guy for MSU and down deep into the corner. Good dump and chase by NAU. Good pursuit. They come out with the puck. Get a nice cycle down low. Moving it up to the top. Moves it into the middle. Doesn't quite connect. Breakout for MSU. Down goes Connor Steffen, Cody Thomas, and Zach Lane. Moves in front of the net. Kicked away there by the goalie. Steph picks it up in the corner. Hits it back down low to Zach Lane. Steph looking high. Gets it up to the defense. Big shot. Nice blocked shot by the NAU defenseman there. It's like Sam Coulter picks it up, puts it in deep. Big change for the MSU Bobcats. Sam Coulter keeping it down low. We got somebody high for coverage. NAU can't quite get to the puck. Kept in by number 2 on defense and knocked out high and wide by Mr. Ross and net. Have a face-off in the NAU defensive zone opposite of the benches. You have 10 Cole Tiedemann for the face-off in NAU's defensive zone here. Wins it over to the side, but pops up high for MSU defenseman and gets knocked wide by a winger on the kept in by MSU. Looks like a bouncing puck and rattles high off a shot that was again deflected by NAU. Doing a good job keeping the puck out of the way of their goal there. Goalie Mr. Ross definitely doing a good job, but NAU's doing as much as they can to make sure he doesn't even have to stop the pucks. Great work by them down there. Nice win by MSU. Defense pokes it and keeps it into the zone. Looking for a high and hard off the glass for NAU. They succeed and are into the O zone, but lose it a little bit on the entrance and then heads back the other way. Setting up behind the net. Moves it up to the wing. And wing launches it just a little too far wide. Looks like we're going to have another icing for a NAU defensive zone faceoff. NAU's line's been out here a little while. Cole the center of his teammates here, doing a pretty good job. It's a good matchup. Nice win by 10 Cole. Comes back to the defense, number 24 Nicholas. Good battle in the corner, and 10 Cole picks it up again and is looking for a breakout. Hits his winger. Winger's going to keep it through the neutral zone and enter on a 3-on-4. Puts it again low, looking for that moderate dump and chase. Picked up by Patton, heading the other way, 3-on-3. Looks to the center of the ice, finds his winger, moves it across. Oh, sneaks in off of Patton's skate. Just a tip, ref signaling that he did not kick it, and that's going to count. That puts MSU up 2-0 with 10 minutes left in the third period. Quick rush happened by MSU there. NAU entered the zone and put it in for the dump and chase, but MSU's defense were first to it and move it up quickly, and MSU capitalizes on the turnover and the rush. #29 Ian lining up against number 23 Ryan for this center ice faceoff. NAU looking for 2 goals in the next 10 minutes to tie this up. MSU again trying to expand on their lead. Ryan pokes it past the defense, 2-on-2. Heads into the center, looks, nice save by Mr. Ross in net. 18 Connor Steffen picks it up, holding it on the boards. He's got 2 guys on him hard, and Ryan is looking on a battle behind the net. No support. Here comes in an extra NAU and extra Bobcat. See who comes out. Number 8, Tegan, finds it out of the zone. Has a nice little dangle through the top of the circles there. Is heading into the MSU zone. Turnover and back to the NAU defense on a missed pass by Jimbo on MSU. Number 4, Jordan, takes a nice shot wide and gloved by Brock and held for a defensive zone MSU faceoff. Looks like they're lining everybody up opposite of the benches. Just 30 seconds has gone by since the past goal. Quite a couple turnovers and changes. Good chances for MSU trying to get 2 and 1. And NAU gets a nice shot from the point, putting it on again, trying to get some bodies in front and take away the eyes. Didn't quite pull it off. Brock's got a nice glove save on that one. Looks like Ben Carlson lining up for the face-off for MSU, and number 8, Tegan, who has had a good shift here, moving it into the zone. Tegan has a good battle, finds his man 26, who puts it on net. Nice shot, but couldn't quite get it past. MSU looking for the breakout. Finds his way out of the zone. Here comes Jack Kuhn. Moves in wide. And down deep into the corner, picked up by number 4, Jordan. Kuhn finds it again, tries to put it on net, gets high, gloved down by an NAU defenseman. Dane. Shot on net by Britt, and he finds it glove side low. Nice movement in front of the net for MSU there. Britt was open. NAU was a little confused by the puck that had jumbled out into the air and couldn't quite find all the MSU team. So now we have a 3-0 Bobcat lead with 9 minutes left in the third period. Bryce Bescher out to take the faceoff for MSU. A little bit of a tie-up, ends up with MSU, and then quickly over to MSU's number 89, Karsten Kleiner, who dumps it in deep. And finds its way back around the boards, up high to Cody Thomas. Nicholas, number 24, going in for NAU. 1-on-3, comes out with the puck. Excellent effort. Up top, Sam holds the red line and keeps it in the MSU side of the neutral zone. NAU ends up picking it up, trying to get it deep. Doesn't quite get it all the way there. Cody Thomas picks it up about halfway between the top of the circles and the blue line. Moves it over to Sam Coulter, who dumps it low for the forwards to put on some pressure here. Dimitri, number 16, moves it up to the winger, who's again moving it up to number 18, Jacob, who's eventually ended up getting into the zone, but turned over and back out by Cody Thomas, number 3. NAU again looking for the dump and chase, and ends up in the stick of MSU and out of the zone. Dumped real deep, icing waved off by good hustle on number 6, Ryan Patton. In front of the net, couldn't quite get the puck to settle down. Up at the top of the circles, looking for a shot, and finds the back of the net on a rolling puck. I think the goalie just had his eyes taken away there a little bit, and couldn't quite make the save. That's goal number 2 on the night for Ryan Patton, and puts MSU up 4-0 with 7:45 left in the third. Oh, excuse me, that might have been Jay. I thought it was Ryan. Another center ice faceoff here in the third period. And Zach Lane picks it up for MSU, cutting in on a NAU face-off win. And then Daniel Davis, number 2, dumps it down low. Number 14, good puck control, Dane Austin. Zach Lane still putting on the pressure, looks for a wraparound, try and get the breakout, but comes up high to Connor Steffen, who puts it low on net and misses just a little wide. NAU tips it past the defenseman and pursues down low into the MSU defensive zone. Good hit by number 17, Demetrius, on number 5 for MSU there. Looks for a moving around, another wraparound out of the zone. Zach Lane chips it up and past the defenseman. Here comes Ryan Pirius, full head of steam. Doesn't quite pick up the puck. And number 2, Daniel Davis, heads in without realizing Pirius had not gotten back. Getting offsides call and a neutral zone face-off. Number 10 back out on the ice for NAU, Cole. Got his winger, number 9, Kellen. And on the far side, his other teammate, Joe. Ben Carlson wins the faceoff back to the D, who immediately dump it low. And a little bit of a field goal there as it gets tossed up and over the glass. Oh, excuse me. Cole has Tucker over on his other wing. They're moving this one out to center ice. It was off MSU with no tips on NAU. And no, they decided to keep it over in the all right, yep, they're going to settle on a center ice face-off. Don't know whose decision that was, but somebody's in charge. A little bit of a tie-up. Cole tries to get it deep, and it comes back to the NAU defenseman. Back up to Cole. Couldn't quite get it over to his wingers, and finds its way kind of low in the NAU zone on a weird chip off an MSU skater's skate. Nice shot from the point by Jimbo, and a good save by Mr. Ross there. Knocked down, hand pass by MSU, number 93, Jewel. Couldn't quite keep it in front of him, and Ben Carlson picks that up for the play stoppage. Another neutral zone face-off. Not center ice this time, but yes, in fact, a neutral zone face-off. Nice win by NAU. Cole's been out there a while, but having a good shift. Stopped by Brock and tried to move out on the breakout. Doesn't quite get there. Kept in low by NAU player number 12, Tucker. MSU picks it up, moves it cross ice to Bryce, coming in deep. Nice little dangle, but good hip check by 25, Evan, to keep Bryce out of scoring opportunity. Here comes number 12, Tucker. Finds his way past the D. Can't quite get it all the way to the net. Good work by Jewel to lay the body. And again, rushed all the way down to the far side. Number 2, Jacob picks it up, looks for his winger, finds him with ease. Tried to move it in the middle, but couldn't quite get there. Jacob still down on the ice. Looks like something might be wrong. Sitting over there. Can't quite tell what's going on. Sitting a little awkward, but doesn't look like a lower body injury. Jacob Beck down there, number 2, stands up. Looks like he's doing all right. Got Jacob over back to the bench. Doesn't look like there's any penalties on the play. But the linesmen and the referees are talking. Looks like it's just going to be a neutral zone face-off and a continue of play. This has been a pretty clean penalty-wise game. Not a lot of special teams opportunities for either team here. Moved back to the defense. Sam Coulter looking to find a winger who moves up to Jay Forbes and into the center for Lucas. 1-on-3. Puts it on net. Good glove save by Mr. Ross. Got a MSU offensive zone face-off.
Number 8 is Tegan. What's his number? 29 is Ian.
Number 29, Ian, and number 19, Lucas, lining up for the face-off. Ian gets a good win, but Lucas sneaks around back, puts a 2-on-1. Lucas picks it up, moves it into the middle, and launched home by number 6, Ryan Patton, who's immediately cross-checked. Might be a penalty coming on the play. But nonetheless, goal goes over Mr. Ross's glove hand to put MSU up 5-0 with 5 minutes left in the third period. And if I'm not mistaken, that is a hat trick for Ryan Patton.
Oh, Jay got the second one.
Excuse me, Jay Forbes had Ryan Patton's, or what I thought was Ryan Patton's second goal. So he's still got 2. We'll see if he can find the back of the net one more time with the 5 minutes and 14 seconds left in the third period. Center ice face-off. 18, Jacob out there. Moves over. Stuck on the boards a little bit. NAU tries to dump it down low. Brock picks it up, moves it over to his defenseman coming in, Cody Thomas, who wheels around the back of the net. Stays out of the way. Keeps it, moves it up to Zach Lane. Cody still entering the zone with tons of speed and couldn't quite get the puck back. But you have 24 Sam Coulter up top, who he moves it back to. And nice shot in front of the net, and another goal by possibly Ryan Perius, who had the initial shot, but a tip might have been taken by Zach Lane, number 21, who was sitting right in front of the net. Goalie number 30, Ross, is looking for a high sticking call. Doesn't look like he's going to get it. Referees announcing everything is official. MSU goes up 6-0 with 4:46 left in the third period. Number 6, Gravelli, out to take the face-off for NAU. A little bit of elbowing and shoving by Nick Stelmack. And Demetrius on the far side of the face-off bench side. Puts high and deep into the zone by Sam Coulter. Icing waved off. 3 MSU players on the puck on the boards, and NAU comes out of it. Number 16, Dimitri. Looking up the ice, finds number 6, Gravale. Heading in 2-on-2, puts it on net, looking for a far pad rebound. Brock picks it up with his glove and doesn't allow that backdoor shot. Holds on to it, and we're going to have a NAU offensive zone faceoff. Gravele gets it up high to the defense, number 25, Evan, who puts it down low, gets stock, and 15 tries to put it on net, number 15, Joe, and misses just a little bit wide. Comes up to Nick Stelmack, moves it in the center, looking for a breakout, couldn't quite connect. A little bit of scrambling out there for both teams. NAU seems to calm it down a little bit, looked for a neutral zone pass, and didn't quite connect. 14, Nick Stelmack chips it into the zone, picked up by Joe, who looks to move it back into the middle, but good defense by NAU keeps it down in the corner. NAU's coming out with the puck, moves it immediately up to number 17, wide open Demetrius on the wing. Puts it in low, looking for the dump and chase, beats one defenseman, but the second just had an extra step on him. Comes back up, MSU gets a chip out of the zone out to Karsten Kleiner. Pushing in hard, trying to get to the net, but number 24, Nicholas, keeps him out of the way. Nice move by Cole in the neutral zone, and drops it for number 4, who couldn't quite receive it, and a empty pass to nobody by MSU. A little bit of a scramble, and it looks like NAU's going to gain possession here, move it back to their defense, number 24, Nick. And out into the center, it's a 1-on-2, 2-on-3 on something. Put on net, and couldn't quite find number 9, Kellen, who was wide. Would have had that backdoor shot, but NAU trying to just get pucks to the net, see if something can bounce their way. 2:57 left in the third. MSU up 6-0. Moves back down low and tries to get it out of the zone. Ben Carlson keeps it from getting all the way to the net from a shot from the defenseman. And then Bryce, locking it up on the boards, comes back to number 24, Nicholas, on the defense. NAU's looking to move it up the ice quick. Jordan tries to get it to the front of the net, gets it around the defenseman, but finds himself below the goal line, looks for a centering pass, doesn't quite connect. Number 12, Tucker, picks it up and puts it back into the zone. Here's number 25, Ben Carlson, looking for a pass, can't find anything, Sends it over to Jimbo, hoping he has a better angle. NAU trying to toss it in low, doesn't quite get there in time. Here comes Sam Coulter, moving it up the ice. Sam evades a huge hit coming in from number 8, Teagan. And now we're down low, number 42 for MSU. Lance Matheson comes up to Nick Stelmack, tosses it in front, but doesn't quite make it all the way to Mr. Ross, number 30 in net there. Cody Thomas finds it on the blue line, keeps it down low. Low triangle getting set up for MSU here. And Lance Matheson knocked down in front of the net. Goes in looking for a big hit. Doesn't quite connect. Number 8, Teagan, finds his way out of the zone, but tries to dump it out. Doesn't quite get there. Shot on net from 24, Sam Coulter, who picked up the failed clear. Teagan again picks it up, looking for somebody. Not a lot of options there. Goes for a dump, and picked up by Cody Thomas. Moving over to 24, Sam Coulter, who's going up ice. Again evades the hit from Teagan. Sam puts it low. Jordan picks it up, looking for somebody to get the breakout pass to. About 1 minute left in the third period. And can't quite find number 26. Brock stops it behind the net, looking for a quick breakout. Sam picks it up again. Quite a lot of puck touches this shift. Gets stripped. Number 8, Teagan, finds himself with the puck, heads into the zone, 3-on-2. Trying to get towards the net. Sam comes in with a big hit, gets knocked over the head by Teagan. An angry man. And looks like Teagan's going to serve 35.8 seconds, as that's the amount of time we have left in the third period. Teagan's wheels coming off a little bit there. He looked pretty mad. Sam had evaded a couple hits of his. They've been going back and forth this whole shift here. And catches Sam in the head. Doesn't look like it was quite on purpose. Just a good little shoving match down there. But nonetheless, serving a 2-minute high sticking penalty, and we get an MSU Special Teams offensive zone faceoff taken by number 14, Nick Stelmack. And tries to get it out of the zone, knocked down out of the air, and sent down all the way for a good clear by NAU. Daniel Davis wheels and deals out of the corner, moves it over to and comes out of the zone. Knocked in and pursued by Joe, who again tries to get it out. Looked like there could have been a little bit of a tripping penalty there. NAU gets it out. Oh, and Nick is going at it down there with 14. Doesn't look like they're going to call it anything. And MSU comes out of this one with a 6-0 win. A little bit of shoving going down there. NAU, this will be their last game of the season as they're knocked out of the tournament. Maybe looking to dance with somebody before they have to get on the bus and head home. So that's a 6-0 Bobcat win. It was a good hard battle by both teams. They came into the second period 1-0 Bobcats, and MSU just found a way to get the puck in the back of the net and keep pouring it on. Some bounces and some good shots, and they find the back of the net just a little more than NAU does, and that'll send them to a game tomorrow at noon versus the second lowest remaining seed, as MSU came in as the second highest seed. NAU won their play-in game yesterday in overtime versus Boise, but unfortunately will not be continuing forward in this tournament. Good season, and they'll come back stronger next year. So that's the end of the game, everybody. Thanks for tuning in and watching and listening to me. This was the men's Division II West Regional Tournament, and we'll have more games coming at you over these next couple days. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.